Welcome to Season 2 of My Team.
It all tips off with the generational prospect we're all excited to watch, Victor Wembanyama. His 90 overall free agent card can do just about everything for your My Team lineup.
If you can make it to level 40, there's another big man waiting for you, Wilt Chamberlain. The Big Dipper famously scored 100 points in-game, but in My Team, we'd like to see you top that.
If you need a new coach to lead your lineup, how about an Amethyst Greg Popovich at level 35? And if you're looking for the ultimate season reward, Diamond Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is calling your name. To get SGA, you'll need to reach level 40, collect the new cards in the seasonal token market, and earn all of the Season 2 Ruby reward cards from My Team's modes like Triple Threat and Clutch Time.
Speaking of diamonds,
and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And the starting group for the Spurs. Payton is out there with Robertson. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Russell. And it's Carter in at the 3 side. And for the Nuggets, they've got Jason Tatum. Jokic is out there with Embiid. Then there's Kidd. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. Bittersweet to only have a handful of games left in the regular season, Clark. We've enjoyed the entire journey so far, but excited for the playoffs, I presume.
I definitely am, and the teams that are making it are as well. Still a few on the bubble that need some magic to get in, but that's what makes this time of year so exciting, the unpredictability of it all. And it's great to be a broadcaster this time of year. Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for San Antonio.
First free throw is good.
Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2. Yeah!
And that one misses.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
He hits the second from the line. Now here is Carter. Embiid with the steal. Jokic against Chamberlain. Jokic, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. Here's Robertson. Doncic with the block. And stolen by Chamberlain. Buries it down low.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That's tipped. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got 5 points so far.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Robertson passes to Chamberlain, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Held ball. It'll be a jump ball.
San Antonio with the ball. Russell passes to Carter. Oh, Russell in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Goes up on the top of the key. Kidd, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No good from Payton.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Jokic kicks to Kidd. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Robertson against Doncic. Now Robertson down low, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
And there's another turnover by the Nuggets.
Spurs ball.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Spurs.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Pass to Russell. There's the pass to Chamberlain. Over Jokic. The shot by Chamberlain, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Payton against Kidd. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
Vince Carter.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. Ando comes in for Joel Embiid. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Doncic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jason Kidd. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
2 minutes.
Baylor passes to Havlicek. Off target from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Now here's Baylor. Cowens passes to Baylor. Mutombo with the ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Havlicek. Offensive rebound. Cowens can't get it to fall. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Randall with the bucket.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Outside Baylor. And here is Mutombo. Still yet to score. Moncrief the pass to Cowens. Now Ming pulls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Back to Mutombo. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and Moncrief gets it to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Booker. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shoots a fader. And no good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, up 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid out there with Tatum, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Tatum, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Tatum kicks to Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Bill Russell really making a difference here.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior. All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Now, here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. Chalk up 2 there.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Russell.
It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And at 250 LBs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And the first one drops.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Kids checked in for Jason Tatum.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
inside. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by the Nuggets. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
The shot's good from Carter.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
Carter against Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Robertson. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Randall's checked in for Jokic, and it's Booker in for Doncic. Now here's Kidd. He has 5. Nice D from Russell.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And Randall throws it down.
He's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Here's Archibald. Randall with the block. Floats one up. Here's Kidd. That one, no good. Payton with some nice D. And so Payton will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Outside, Russell. Back to Carter. Mutombo. Great positioning on the putback. Mutombo's got his first points in this one.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Kidd passes to Embiid. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Spurs second.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end. And so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Yao checked in for Denver. Lillard comes in for Irving. And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Moncrief. Havlicek outside. Baylor with the ball. The kick out to Havlicek. Pass to Baylor. Now here is Moncrief. Over Lillard. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, even though he's about 6'4", Moncrief is comfortable looking to do work inside. He's not afraid of anybody in there.
Randall outside. Back to Lillard. Booker outside. Good if it goes. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
With a score,
Spurs lead by 2.
your Nuggets.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
The Spurs
David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And so far, they're out in front. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bill Russell in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Carter is out there with Russell. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 roaming the paint. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Offensive rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Carter with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Carter, the pass to Payton. Now, here is Chamberlain. Over Kidd. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist from Payton. Chamberlain got 7.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Kidd passes to Jokic. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Scooped up. Embiid. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Robertson dishes to Carter. Back to Robertson. Passes it to Payton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter kicks to Robertson. Outside, Payton. And the 3 off target.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
For 3.
Carter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
A different look for Denver. Randall's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Irving subbed in for Jason Kidd. Spurs also with the sub. Tumbo is checked in for Chamberlain. To the middle, trying to end the drought. Jokic, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Pass to Tatum. Jokic inside, covered by Mutombo. And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Count that one. Robertson's got his first basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
It looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. Devin Booker comes in for Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Vince Carter hits them both. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Here's Doncic. And finished off by Yao.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Peyton passes to Carter. Here's Baylor. Oh, good on the three. The Nuggets trailed by 10. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Baylor. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 6 points.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Russell inside. Randall on him. Doncic with the steal. Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for your Nuggets, Devin Booker.
And the first one at the line is good.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Jason Kidd's checked in for the Nuggets. 44 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Booker finds Randall. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Baylor.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Moncrief. 6 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the defense works hard on Booker, and they have to. His pure shooting ability will not be denied.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
The Spurs, 43.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
The only difference is competitiveness. Stick with the strategy, stick with each other. Long night. Keep competing, keep pounding, keep...
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Randall. Jason Kidd is out there with Booker. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Chamberlain. The pass to Collins. Back to Chamberlain. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, here's Booker, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Booker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nuggets. Robertson dishes to Havlicek, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nuggets ball.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Here's Booker. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from 14. Archibald can't hit.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
With some arc, Kidd, no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Havlicek, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jokic against Chamberlain. Jokic passes to Kidd. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Robertson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Payton's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Knocked away and stolen by Chamberlain. Robertson passes to Mutombo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And one on Embiid.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here are the Spurs. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum dishes the Kid. Pass to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Russell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside, Payton passes it to Havlicek. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
And even 3-on-3 break. Payton passes to Havlicek. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Payton. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games on the season against this team. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it mattered most against the Nuggets.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Robertson passes to Payton. Denver grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Robertson passes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside Tatum. All sorts of time. It doesn't go for him. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on.
Our next guest has the 2K skills, and she'll make sure that you got your shoe game up out there on the 2K streets. Lily, welcome to 2K TV.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. Now, you've been a part of this community for a long time. So for people that are new to you, talk about your history becoming a community member in this massive 2K community.
So my history with the 2K community, I've been playing 2K since 19, which a lot of people don't know. I didn't start streaming until 20. And then in 21 is when I went on that legendary grind. I went for first female legend on the game on next gen, and I hit it. So
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and here we go. It's third. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings.
They've got Johnson. And it's Drexler in at the 2. And for New York, we've got LeBron James. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, B.A., focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Sacramento ball.
New York on D. Here's Drexler. And that's good from 17 feet.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I'll tell you, the defense cannot afford to be too physical with Dwayne Wade. He attracts so much attention and understands how to draw contact.
Dwayne Wade. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Here's Pippen. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Tries again, and the layup is good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's West. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Malone. Knocks it loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's West. Here's Robinson. Got a hand on it. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Johnson. Tries the 9-footer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Pippen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James. And the first one at the line is good.
Scottie Pippen. At the line, 2 shots.
Good on both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Kings, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Right now, for Sacramento, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Olajuwon. And he lobs it up! Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
To the paint.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Knicks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Wade. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The steal. Back come the Kings in transition. Takes a 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
James goes in. That one falls.
Now, LeBron James, we have seen it for years. The ability with that frame, that athletic ability to finish through contact.
8.
Pass to Drexler.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Nowitzki. Robinson defending. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
It's James on the wing. And he's going for the lob!
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
8.
Here's Malone. And he dunks it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The Knicks with the lead. Fires the 3. No good that time.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pippen, pass to Johnson. Here's Drexler. Back to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Olajuwon, second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Olajuwon's got 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Pippen. Some solid defense from James.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Drexler. In his last outing, 10 points for him. That's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home! Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. A deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks, up 1, and we'll return shortly.
14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Worthy in at the power forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Butler. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Frazier with the bucket.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
17-16. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Kept alive. Parrish. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Here's Frazier. In his last outing, 8 points for him. LeBron, attack mode. Pass to Mourning. Over Gasol. And Gasol with the block.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Here's Butler. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Here's Gervin. Wing shot on the way. Mourning. Tips it back in. Mourning's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Pass to Price. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge. His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Price. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the take. Here's Drexler. Here's Gasol. Up again. Pass to Drexler. Here's Parrish. Down low. Here's Frazier. And a nice finish on the layup. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Second, the Knicks. The Kings, fourth.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
Pass to Barry. Puts up a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
But tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
The offensive rebound. Gervin with the bucket. Gervin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Assist from.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Frazier.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Price. Pass to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Barry misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Walton. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Now here's Johnson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Inside. Over to the wing. Malone. Here's Nowitzki. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Gervin. Shot from the wing. And he nails the jumper. Gervin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Unloads from 13. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Here's Wade. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Gervin. He shoots it. Hauled in by the Kings.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Pippen, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react down challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin court.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They came out as the more physical.
And that'll about do it as we...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Knicks with the lead. On the court for Sacramento. They've got Johnson. And it's Pippen in at the 3.
Clyde Drexler.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. And a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe.
Dwayne Wade.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 8-point game. Pass to Pippen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Scottie Pippen at the line.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And for New York, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Robinson. The rebound by Malone. Well, Sacramento's shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Johnson inside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's James. To the wing on the left. Here's West. Shots blocked.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki's got his first 2 points.
That's just great persistence from Nowitzki. Tracks down the offensive board thanks to his outstanding positioning.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Substitution.
So the Kings making a change here.
Price.
Robinson passes to Olajuwon. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And he's able to get it back. The shot's good. Pippin's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to West. Back to Wade. Drexler grabs the board.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Knicks with the possession here. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Wade, the pass to Olajuwon. It's blocked. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the call. Sacramento with the foul. And he drops it first. Gasol's checked in for Sacramento. Jimmy Butler comes in for Pippen. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Kings trailing. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Butler passes to Gasol. Here's Drexler. High arcing shot. Rebounded by Mourning. For New York, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Wade. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the 2-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh.
Now here's Gasol. He's scoreless. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And he gets the bucket.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
35-31.
Here's Price. Pass to Drexler. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Wade. The Knicks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Frazier. Shoots from the right block. It's deflected. A minute 50 left in the third. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Number 1, the Knicks.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Wade. He's got 7. To the inside. Pass to Frazier. Second shot opportunity. Mourning with the bucket. Mourning's got his second basket of the game.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Price. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Wade. And he banks in the layup. Wade's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Price, the pass to Gasol. Here's Parrish. Pass to Price. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
New York shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Frazier. Here's Worthy. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. Price gets the bucket.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Frazier. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Out to the right wing. Here's Frazier. The shot from the low post is good. Frazier's got 6 points. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front, up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
The third quarter with the score. The Knicks 41.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got LeBron James, and it's Robinson in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
First personal foul.
Here's West. With the block.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Gervin. Got a piece of it. Back come the Kings in transition. Step back shot. Yes, it's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Gervin. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Here we go, one-on-one. With the floater and the basket by Pippen.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Wade, he's checked in for New York. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Wade. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's West. 6 to shoot. Here's James. Butler covering. James against Butler. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Inside, Robinson. And again, the Knicks missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
Okay, Dwayne Wade still showing a little get up and go at the rim. Nice dunk.
45-43. James against Butler. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Dirk Nowitzki. At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3.
Well, the big German, as he is affectionately known, Nowitzki, the 2011 NBA champion, will go down as one of the best shooters ever.
Johnson, he's checked in for Butler. And he's good on the second. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's James. And it's rejected. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Here's Nowitzki. And the layup is good off the glass. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
These are the times when they need Nowitzki, and he has outstanding feel for these moments.
And the basket by West.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Kings have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Johnson with it.
minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Nowitzki from downtown. Hits a three-pointer.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And James has got the ball here for New York. The fadeaway. Here's Olajuwon. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Pippen from the arc. And the Kings with another three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Something else that they have working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Count that one.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
New York trailing. James outside. Will it go? Got a piece of it. And here's Johnson. That one no good. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer. We'd like to hear you once again.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Drexler. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's from...
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Wade. Pass to Robinson. Tipped. Here's Drexler. Check by James. The baseline J. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
At 7 feet tall, Nowitzki needs just a touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
And there's James from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.
And of course, you've become a Next Maker, so talk a little bit about that experience. And I know we've linked up before to talk on some shows that you've hosted on the Next Maker side. So talk about...
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So with Gasol on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Magic Johnson. Nowitzki is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Drexler, and it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, we've got Stephen Curry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Garnett. Then it's Kareem, and it's Stockton in at the point. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for Teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Now here's Leonard. Garnett finds Stockton. Back to Garnett. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Here's Johnson. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
That's good from Johnson. That one is no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Garnett, the pass to Stockton. Now the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler against Curry. Outside for Stockton. Malone with the steal. Here's Drexler. The putback. Nowitzki can't throw down the putback. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Remains Boston ball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Garnett surveying the defense. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe he tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Curry against Drexler. Outside for Stockton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Johnson attacking. And yes, it's good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all five positions.
Now, here's Stockton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Garnett finds Stockton. Shot clock at 5. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
They get it again. Drexler, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Passes to Leonard. Shoots over Pippen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Amazing how far the shooting form has come for Kawhi Leonard. He just maintains his form on any type of shot that he shoots.
Now here's Drexler. We saw him with 10 points last game. Down low. Here's Malone. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Stockton with it. Picked up by Malone. Stockton down low. Johnson on him. Stockton, no good. Stockton against Johnson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Curry. Still scoreless. Launches a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Both teams will make substitutions. Well, this set of players deserves credit for some of the most creative playmaking we've seen in the second half of the season. The top passers among small forwards since the All-Star break. And you look at Pippen, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Now Pippen, following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Boston. Right, a chance to look at the stats for Garnett. He's been more than solid over the last week. First in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Westbrook. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. He's off on that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pippen finds Butler. Rebound Boston. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Price outside. Outside, Gasol. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Celtics. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Now here's Parrish. Pass to Gasol. Westbrook against Price. And the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Pierce. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pierce. You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
McHale's checked in for Boston. Barry's checked in for the Kings.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Rejected by McHale. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
14. The Kings. 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Stockton in at the 1.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, DA. It shows. Thank you so much. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 4 on the buckets from Barry. Curry against Drexler. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Curry kicks to Stockton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, you can get access to them. And trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. Third spot, the Celtics. Fourth, the Kings.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. Two physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Curry with it. And Drexler picking him up. Going inside. Barry. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Boston leading by 4. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Stockton. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Drexler. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Johnson. John Stockton with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Celtics. Want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Nowitzki, the pass to Johnson. And Boston with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, Stockton, and the rejection by Parrish. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Curry. And a change for the Kings. Butler's checked in. Johnson against Rondo. Left side, Leonard. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And seeing Leonard hit the corner three, I'm reminded of his Game 7 dagger when Toronto beat Philly and went on to win it all.
Nowitzki for three. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Third personal foul.
It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Pierce is checked in for Boston. Gasol's checked in for the Kings. Price comes in for Clyde Drexler. And he nails the third.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter. And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
You throw good, Paul Pierce. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garnett comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Harden in for Rondo. And the Kings also making a change. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Pierce hits 2. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Back to Johnson. Floats it up for Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Pass to Leonard. Garnett outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Stockton kicks to Leonard. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Timeout called by the Kings. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. You look at Johnson, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Lob pass to Garnett. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing, a pick-and-roll master.
And Butler, here we go. To the middle. Here's Gasol. The rebound by Pierce.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Johnson dishes to Price. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside Butler. Over Pierce. Again, the miss by the Kings. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Celtics. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he knocks
The Kings. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. Numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, your take on Sacramento.
Obviously, that was U-L-Y. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Nowitzki is out there at Malone. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Johnson. And it's Drexler in at the 2-guard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Stockton passes to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Moses Malone.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
The Celtics shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Leonard.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The Kings trail by 13. Drexler up top, guarded by Kerr. Drexler against the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Stockton finds Garnett. Outside Leonard. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Garnett can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Garnett's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they get it back. Austin's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition of their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. Some changes for Boston. McHale's checked in for Garnett. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Stockton. And a change for Sacramento. Barry's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Timeout called by the Kings.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. In fourth, the Celtics.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Malone. Still without a basket. And there's the pass to Nowitzki. There's the dish to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barry. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far. To the left side wing. Here's Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Drexler.
Boston leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Kings. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Harden for 3. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
But with a D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Drexler with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. Celtics leading by 12.
Paul Pierce.
Rondo looking over the floor. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Johnson gets the bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
Boston, timeout. Let's see which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And I think for Boston, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Here's Pierce. Outside for Rondo. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Puts it up from 12. Rondo's shot is off.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Sacramento. Gasol comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Price in for Butler. And the second free throw, good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Price against Rondo. Price kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Harden. The three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Malone's got 5 rebounds tonight. And then Johnson with the dunk.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics up by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
The Kings, 36.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Stockton is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Garnett. And it's Pierce. And it's Mikan in at this other position. That's the Boston 5.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Harris. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Garnett. And it's Pierce in the corner. Back to Garnett. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Price, the pass to Pippen. Shoots over Curry. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Price.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And stolen by Stockton. Here's Pierce. And the rejection by Parrish. Feeds to Price. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And Stockton, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Mikan.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kicks to Pippen. The shot's good.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Price against Stockton. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Timeout called by the Kings. Look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, thanks, guys. Was able to hear Mike Brown during the break. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Curry against Pippen. The shot by Curry, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Outside, Pierce. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Celtics making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Drexler's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Johnson in for Price. The Kings trailed by 15. Johnson, the pass to Malone. Rejected by McHale. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Pierce. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Stockton down low. Covered by Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Garnett.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and
Twitch channel.
Well, I will say when it comes to 2K, you definitely got the skills. And with Season 2, we have content creation.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got LeBron James, and it's Robinson in at the power forward. And for the Bulls, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. With the regular season winding down, as a player, Smitty, how aware are you of your contract status?
Very aware, BA. For free agents, it's a last chance to impress potential suitors, especially for those guys who won't be going to the playoffs.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Iverson. Bryant outside. From outside the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And here's New York now. Right side, Robinson. Fires from 14. Here's Olajuwon. Uses the glass on the layup.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
It's James on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Shot's good by James.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Pass to Bryant. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Duncan. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's West. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Iverson. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Jordan, the pass to Duncan. Shoots over Robinson. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Pass to West. Back to Wade. Releases. And again, the Knicks missing. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Jordan. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. It's all knotted up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Robinson. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Well done. A round of applause.
All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Bulls, 4th.
Their perimeter shooters are just nailing everything right now. This is an outstanding display of shooting.
New York trailing. James passes to Mourning. Here's James. Pass to Gervin. Knocked loose. To win the drought. Here's Worthy. Blocked. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Kuzi. The Bulls with another miss. And New York shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Frazier.
2 minutes.
New York no good that time either. Chicago leading. .149 left in the first quarter here.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
Here's Worthy. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Petrovic passes to Lucas. To the wing, right side. Duncan. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's New York. They trail by 1. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Duncan, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Frazier, the pass to Worthy. Here's Mourning. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet out. And it's Chicago with a board. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
And Petrovic gets it to go.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Mourning. Left block shot on the way. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
8.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And for New York, we've got LeBron James. And it's Olajuwon in at the center, locking down the middle.
D-Wade can shrug off contact. It takes a lot to throw him off his shot.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points for him in his last game. It's hauled in by Robinson.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Back to Wade. Pass to West. The 3. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
New York ball.
All right, let's put defense in the spotlight with a glance at the steals leader since the All-Star break.
Marcus Camby.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Wade. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the big from the center spot and the power forward. Those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
First free throw is good.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Iverson. No points so far. Pass to Jordan. Bryant against James. To the left wing. Here's Pettit. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Second chance shot. Ewing, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Wade, the pass to James. Here's Olajuwon, covered by Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Over Jordan. No good off the glass.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Here's Olajuwon. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Bob Pettit. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Hakeem Olajuwon. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Bryant. Hardaway with it. And again, it's Chicago.
Penny Hardaway.
For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The section in here right now gets free t-shirts.
Rose is checked in for Chicago. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the inside, Camby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rose. Here's Pettit. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Marcus Camby. First
almost
foul.
Converts despite the contact.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Bob Pettit.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Frazier. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's West. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway, the pass to Rose. No luck on that one. For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's West. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Jerry West.
West has got his first bucket in this one. And Rose has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Ewing. And Camby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's West. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's West, guarded by Rose. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 2. Chicago shooting at 30% here in the second. Timeout called, the Bulls.
Timeout for the Bulls. Who wants a t-shirt?
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and the Knicks making a change here. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. New York, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Here's Kuzi. No made baskets yet to the paint. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Frazier. Chicago grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Kuzi, the pass to Petrovic. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him. And the Knicks making a change here.
James Worthy.
He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Rodman. "27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kuzi, the pass to Petrovic. 6 to shoot. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Gervin. Still without a bucket. Here's Frazier. Inside. Here's Robinson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall.
With the score.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans.
And that should...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's West. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Jordan in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Iverson, and he gets that one. Iverson's got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And New York shooting only 31% in the game. Here's West. Offline with a three. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Bryant for the lead. It's stolen by James. Fast break, New York. Here's Wade, and that one is hammered home.
Now, D-Wade loves to show he still got it with a little extra on that finish.
Iverson passes to Bryant. Here's Duncan. Robinson defending. The fader. A nice shot by Duncan.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Looking to get it going. West misses.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Now Jordan, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Iverson. And there's another one for the Bulls.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Pass to Robinson. And there's the lob. Lays out. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Bill Walton.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Kobe.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Wade misses. And here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bryant, not going to go that time. Good work defensively by James. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lets it fly. And the Knicks miss again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Jordan with the bucket.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Once again, a big round of applause.
And here for you now, a look at the NBA's premier setup then in the season's second half. You take a look at Bryant. Talk about a floor leader. 3rd overall in assists.
And since the All-Star break, his passing has been incredible. Just finding his guys in their spots and playing the role of facilitator.
Here's Walton. Still no points. Pass to James. Out to the right wing. Camby, the pass to Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Camby. They need this. Hardaway grabs the board.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Wade. Second shot opportunity. Chicago grabs the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Frazier. And it's Chicago with a board. Lucas has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bulls have got 7 of 8 shots to fall in the 3rd quarter so far. Pass to Duncan. Puts it up. Off target with a jump hook.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Wade. Yep, that one goes. Wade's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wade's got a whole bag of tricks for finishing inside. Sometimes the floater is the right fit.
Here's Lucas. Now here's Bryant. Check by James. And they'll get another chance. Rose, the pass to Bryant. Launches a 3. And Camby pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Walton passes to James. Here's Frazier, guarded by Rose. Here's Frazier. It's tipped.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
For 3, Hardaway. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Frazier. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wade. And counted from 12 feet. Wade's got 10 points.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Now here's Bryant. Over James. Misses off the left iron.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
34.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Ewing, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Worthy can't hit. Chicago leading. Pass to Jordan. Here's Ewing. Here's Rodman. Ewing, no good.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Worthy. Shoots over Bryant. A nice shot by Worthy.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
New York trailing. Here's West. Pass to Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
He hits the second from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Iverson passes to Petrovic. Here's Iverson. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bulls lead by 5.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Worthy. And here's Robinson. Yep, count it.
Taking it straight to the rim. Going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
Here's Ewing. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pass to Worthy. Shot clock at 6. Deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Petrovic passes to Duncan, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Tim Duncan.
And he makes a first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Gervin. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Ewing. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's West, covered by Jordan. West misses.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Robinson with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Bulls basketball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And James has got the ball here for New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Now a timeout called by New York.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
James passes to Olajuwon. Here's Wade. To the middle. It's tipped. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
1:25 left in the game. Here's Bryant. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And no one's more familiar with this situation than LeBron. This team leans on him even harder in the clutch.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
At the line for the Knicks, LeBron James. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. James against Bryant. The Knicks with the rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right wing, Ewing. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's Wade. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Allen Iverson. First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jerry West. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And again, Chicago, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New York.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. The Bulls. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
And here's Bryant outside. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
15 foul. Shooting for New York. LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
LeBron is glad to be at the line here. He'd rather do it himself than watch someone else.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Pass to Iverson for three. Laces one from three. Here's Wade. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Knicks, Dwayne Wade.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make it.
No.
All right, so break down some of the pros and cons with this build. What are its, strengths, and what are some of the things that you have to kind of give up to dominate in certain areas, right? Because there's a little give and take with all kinds.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Antetokounmpo is out there with Davis. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Rice in at the three. And for Denver, Doncic out there with Jason Kidd, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now here's Kidd. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Kidd's got the first points on the scoreboard for Denver.
Nice work on the offensive glass for a guard. Kidd rebounds the ball extremely well.
Pass to Rice. Takes a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic looking it over. Outside Kidd. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. The tray. Rebound Atlanta.
When he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Down low. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is. Well, you look at Glenn Rice, and he's a versatile offensive weapon from the perimeter or pretty much anywhere on the court. He can find his points.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta. Rice. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
And he nails the third.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Right wing. Jokic against Davis. Tatum, that's for 2. And again, it's Denver.
The superb basketball IQ of Jason Kidd, scanning and surveying the whole floor and then zeroing in on the ready shooter.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Davis kicks to McGrady. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
6th in assists and top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And the three-point shooting you discussed, GA, it stretches the opposing defense to its limits. Leave them alone on the perimeter, and it will come back to bite you. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by the Hawks. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hardaway against Kidd. Hardaway, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Embiid finds Tatum. Puts it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Davis. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
The pass to Doncic. He dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Jokic. And here is Kidd. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. Well, here we are, Clark. This is game 2 of a back-to-back for these guys. So should we expect lower energy out there?
I certainly am not counting on that. I mean, these guys are in tremendous physical condition. They can handle a quick turnaround. That's part of what they get paid to do.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
A different look for Denver. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. Julius Randle comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Booker in for Luka Doncic. He doesn't get the second one. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Here's Randle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ray Allen. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
That free throw good from Randle.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kyrie Irving comes in for Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kidd. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Outside Bosch. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Ming, that's his first personal foul.
Staying with it right there. Bosch rewarded with a free throw attempt for his effort.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Chris Bosch.
You know, Chris Bosch offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
Now here is Yao. Lillard outside. Kept alive.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Passes to Howard. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
.131 left here in the first quarter. Here's Mashburn. Bosch against Randall. Lillard outside. Pass to Irving. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's hear you.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Denver. They've had a great season. We'll look to extend that into the playoffs.
And I think for Denver, they've remained right there kind of in the middle of the playoff race. But we're so used to seeing this team be at the top of the heap. They have to be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. But the important thing for them is simply to get in. Because at that point, they're contenders. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here's the teardrop. And Lillard lays it up and in.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Howard misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Irving passes to Yao. Yep, it counts. Yao's got his second basket of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Bosch. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Hardaway is out there with Dumars. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Rice in its small forward.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. With those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Hardaway kicks to Dumars. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Irving for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the muscle.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And when you talk about Giannis' defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Fades away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for Yao. Embiid comes in for Randall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Atlanta. Tatum's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Now, here's Doncic. No scoring in this one.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
No good on that one. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And he's good on the second.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Hardaway, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Kidd against Hardaway. Kidd kicks to Doncic. And another miss by Denver.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. McGrady outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
Kidd passes to Doncic. Kidd kicks to Embiid. And here is Kidd. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Booker, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Lillard comes in for Jason Kidd. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Denver with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Embiid. Scoreless thus far. And there's Lillard on the assist by Embiid. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history, Logo Lillard, has unlimited range.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Chance to check out stats here for Dwight Howard. How's the last month of basketball been for him? And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. To the inside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Allen.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Doncic, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ashburn, no good. The Nuggets leading by 11. And Booker kicks to Embiid. Denver passing it around. Second chance effort. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Puts up a deep three. They get a hand on it. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. He had a nice open look right there. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run and get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 11. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the quick shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Luka Doncic. Jokic is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Tatum, and it's Kidd in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And it's astonishing how Lillard can run up the scoreboard when he's in that zone. He is scary on offense.
Now Kidd. Following McGrady's three-point attempt. Lillard outside. Doncic outside. The pass to Kidd. A 3-ball. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got 4 rebounds in this game. From the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. With his first shot attempt. Davis with some nice D.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Hardaway dishes to McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. McGrady's got 8 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Yao, he's checked in for Jokic. Randall comes in for Damian Lillard. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Dumars, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Yao, the pass to Randall. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Unable to get that one. Good D by Hardaway. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bounce pass from Randall. Outside Tatum from deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Here's Rice. 6 points for him. Hardaway against Tatum. Rice tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Randall dishes to Young. Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound by the Hawks. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giannis high post. And Giannis throws it down.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Denver calls timeout.
Denver calls time. What time is it? It's T-shirt time.
A different look for Denver. Embiid, he's checked in for Yao. And it's Booker in for Kidd. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Hawks trailed by 9. Dumars, the pass to Mashburn. 18 feet out. Dumars misses. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Excellent D there from Allen.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Now, here is Irving. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's the call on Bosh. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Clock at 6.
Tell you what, Joe Dumars doesn't take any possessions off defensively, and I've got a lot of respect for how he gets after it at that end of the floor.
Here's Bosh. Pass to Mashburn. Howard kicks to Dumars. Tries yet again. He gets that one. Dumars got 5 points now this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Dumars, the pass to Mashburn. Over Tatum. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Dumars. Passes it to Mashburn. Back to Dumars. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game. and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Luka Doncic comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Damian Lillard in for Irving. Lillard outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
37.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Allen in at the 3 slots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Embiid. Lillard outside. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Shoots. The shot by McGrady, no good. Denver leading by 5. Kidd with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Kidd, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Allen dishes to Giannis.